Well, today is already starting out pretty shit. We were going to try to do this DoorDash video where we can see how much money we can make doing DoorDash on a Grom compared to how much we would lose on gas, you know, etc. But unfortunately, a perk of living in a small town is that DoorDash is no longer busy, and most of the time they're not busy because, again, it's a small town. You'll usually have busy moments around lunch and stuff like that, so it's hit or miss. Alright, but first we need to get some gas because I have one bar just like I had last video. Kind of getting it's kind of getting to be a theme of not having any gas in any video because, yeah, I don't know. Hello, I just need I just need that in gas. Which pump is it? Cheaper's fine. 6, okay. All right, thank you. Hell yeah, cheaper's fine, dude. I'm broke as fuck. Alright, see, that is why we love a Grom, alright? $2.25, man, and I almost got a full tank. That was close. And if anyone out there has ever DoorDash on their Grom, motorcycle, whatever it may be, man, give me some tips or tricks in the comments, you know what I'm saying? Give me what to expect, and tell me something to do about the drink situation, because I have no clue what to do about that if we do get drinks. Alright, and evidently enough, today's topic is going to be, and this has nothing to do with the graveyard beside us, it's going to be motorcycles and death, alright? I had come across an article that said if you've never ridden a motorcycle, don't worry about riding one at all, because it's a death trap! And me being the curious soul that I am, I looked up the statistics to motorcycle deaths, or the odds or the chances, and it was, I believe, 12 in 750, or something like that, something that's like a lot. Can't take that kind of number for face value, alright? I want to know how many people have died doing speeds or whatever, you know, whatever it may be. Kind of a user error sort of thing. How many people have died on a motorcycle doing a user error sort of thing, or like max speeds, or whatever it may have been, or rainy conditions, or, you know, something, I don't know. This is a one-way road. What are they doing? Oh, there's a new turnoff. Okay, my bad. So yeah, out of all those deaths that have occurred, I just want to know, you know, what did it have to do with speeds, or just user error, or, you know, how long they've been riding, or whatever it may have been. Boom, motherfucker, what you looking at? God damn, bro. Alright, I got me a sweet tea because I'm from Alabama, and that's what we do, is drink sweet tea. I don't think I've ever been more happy in my life to get freezer pizzas, okay? I've been slacking on getting food or anything like that lately. Hello. Back to pesky subjects. I'm going to actually tell the story of my car crash, okay? And that's probably the title of the video, how I almost died, to be honest. I don't really have another title since we weren't able to do DoorDash. But anyway, I'm going to tell that story. And I'm also going to tell you how I ended up with PTSD, okay, from vehicles, and something I still deal with to this fucking day, okay? I still deal with PTSD with vehicles, even my own personal vehicle included, doesn't matter. I still deal with anxiety. I still deal with really bad problems with any vehicle, which is weird. A lot of people say that's weird because I like to ride a motorcycle, and I don't have any problem riding a motorcycle. It's just vehicles. I don't really have no fear on the motorbike. Alright, well, it was just any other normal day. Okay, I was going on lunch break to get food. Everybody had gave me their debit cards because I guess I was just the designated person to pick up food that day. And I pulled out of the drive of the work area, okay, and I'm not even a mile down the road, and there's a turn, and then there's a gully at the bottom of the turn. I don't know if people other than Southerners use the term gully, but it's a ditch, a fucking ditch, a big ass water ditch or whatever. Alright, so we've established that there's a curve and a ditch, and me in a vehicle. An 06 Silverado to be exact. I'll be popping that up on the screen. It was a white truck. I love that truck. It belonged to my grandmother, and I had begged her to sell it to us. And I begged her to sell it to us, and she wouldn't ever sell it to me because she didn't want it. She didn't want me to crash in it and her feel like it was her fault, I guess. kind of thing. I'm going to get this food, and we're going in a corner, and I run off the road a little bit, and I was, you know, again, not even a mile from the workplace, and I run off the road a little bit, and I guess I was looking at the radio, okay, distracted driving, and I tried to overcorrect myself on that side of the road, and somehow I ended up on the other side in the gully, okay, and the truck then proceeded to flip 4 times before it finally rested on its side. But that's not the scary part. The scary part is I was ejected from the vehicle. And I'm gonna tell you this: being ejected from a vehicle is not a laughing matter. Okay, it was terrible. It was the most terrifying experience ever, even though I didn't get the experience getting thrown out. I think the last thing I remember seeing was the truck flipping for sure. I know that. And I had fell over into the passenger side window, and that's whenever I guess I probably suffered a concussion, because I don't remember anything after that. I remember waking up, and there was a bunch of people around me, and it was a Sunday. Yeah, I was working on a Sunday. So there's a bunch of people around me, and they're all coming from church. Mind you, this is a dead road, okay? There's really no reason to go down this road unless you live down this road and absolutely just have to. Like, this road leads to nothing but a dead end. And so the odds of someone finding me, I mean, it was kind of slim, all right? So anyway, I'd been laying in this field for about, I don't know, an hour to an hour and a half. And some people who were coming from church had found me, and I don't know, that's what I remember waking up to, was these people, and they were trying to give me some water and stuff, and I guess that was to wake me up. I don't know. But the first thing I did is I rose my little head up, and I, you know, like, what the fuck? I was in complete shock. I didn't know what happened, and I looked up and I seen my truck on my side, and I kind of started to ask him, you know, if I killed anybody, because I didn't know. I didn't know if it was just me who was in the accident, or maybe I had hurt someone else and that's what caused the accident in the first place. I didn't know. But anyway, of course, you know, they urged me to lay my head back down and not make any sudden movements or anything like that. And I couldn't see what was wrong with me, you know what I mean? I couldn't really feel any pain. It was fresh off an adrenaline rush, and, you know, I didn't really feel that much pain. So anyway, this is whenever I kind of started freaking the fuck out, all right? And I'm a Christian, mind you, okay? But the pastor, Mr. Pastor Man, okay, and I know he was a pastor. I didn't go to his church personally, but I knew he was a pastor. He popped up out of nowhere, all right, and started praying for me, which isn't a bad thing. But usually when people start praying for you and they have that look in your eyes like, oh my God, this guy's a goner, yeah, you know, that's kind of going to make you worry there for a second. But I remember that. I remember that part very, 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 very much. I was thinking to myself, they done brought the pastor out. I'm gone, and it is over. This is where I take my final breath. And I don't want to say it had been a good one, because I was only 17 years old, and I, you know, like, fuck, man, that's a shitty way to die right there, dude. And again, being young, man, I'm 17 years old, bro. I got a lot of life left to live. This YouTube channel would have never been created if I would have died on that damn day. So, you know, I'm grateful to still be alive. All right, on to the extent of the injuries. They had called in life flight, so that makes it even more worse. I'm sitting in an ambulance. They done doped me up by this point, but I can very vividly remember that I had heard them calling life flight over the radio, asking where the plane was and stuff like that. And thank you. And I've always been terrified of flying in helicopters or planes or anything like that, and I've never done it in my life. And I do know that all that morphine and all that shit they were hitting me with, I damn sure did ask if they could just take me by ambulance. Again, I still don't know the extent of my injuries. I don't know what the fuck's going on, to be honest. All right, so we had loaded up into the helicopter, and I remember I had held I'm not gonna lie, I had held the pilot's hand, dude, because on top of being, you know, absolutely, my body was fucked, I was scared. I was scared to death, dude. I was scared to death, okay? You know, hell, I'm knocking on death's door here, and I'm not really scared to death, but I'm knocking on death's door here. I'm injured, and now I'm in a helicopter. I mean, this day could not get any worse. So yeah, I mean, I tried to talk to that pilot the whole time, man, just ask him, hey, you know, how's things going up there, before I finally dozed off. And then we had arrived at the hospital in a little place called Dothan, Alabama, which is not little. Don't know why I said that. And there I was able to figure out the extent of my injuries. I had a humongous gash in my leg, and I still have a huge scar from it. And I had, I don't know, 20 staples or something like that put in my leg. I had a fractured back in 2 different areas, a punctured lung, a concussion, road rash all over my face. There's probably something else. Oh yeah, I almost had internal bleeding somewhere. They said there was a little gash or something that they needed to monitor, and yeah, I think it was on my kidney or something. I'm not quite sure about that though. So I'm gonna just go ahead and speed the story up. I was fine. Okay, I was in a lot of pain for a long time, especially back pain. Back pain is not a joke, man, and like I still experience back pain from that to this day. Other than that, I'm pretty much fine. I've had, you know, some medical problems with my arm and stuff like that, dislocations and shit like that, which is aggravating, and I'm too aggravating to get the surgery, or hard-headed myself to get the surgery, so, you know, we could probably fix that. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm doing fine today. God definitely spared me on that June 14th day right there, and in the hot summer sun. He definitely did. He definitely spared my life. And I'm very grateful that I'm alive today, even if life sucks, and it does suck. I'm still grateful to be alive, at the very least. So, here we are, sitting in the middle of a rodeo field. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. It just looked like a nice spot to stop. I'm getting that peculiar urge to do some wheelies, man, and some burnouts and stuff, dude. But my tire is about to give up. Okay, if I don't even do burnouts like that. It's just 3,000 miles on that one rear wheel. I guess it's time to replace it. All right, we need to heat up this back tire. It's just gonna have to happen. I just needed some heat. I needed to be just a little bit more sticky, man. See, look at that shit. Oh, shit. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think we're going to get any more wheelies out of that slack-ass chain. I do have tools to tighten it, but I don't want to do that right now, man. We're out on a beautiful day in a beautiful park, and you know what? We'll try one more wheelie. That's it. That's all I can do. We'll try one more, but I just know the chain's gonna. Wee. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope all of you have a great day, and yeah, I'll see you later. Something like that. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, please. We're almost about to hit YouTube partner, by the way, so please hit the subscribe button. Alright, I'll stop bothering y'all. Have a good day.